Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Make My Food Awesome. I'm Mark Allen France, your guide to good food.
And I'm Trisha Morrissey.
My sweetheart of science. So guess what?
What?
It is that time of the year again.
It is. It's the holidays.
Exactly. So we made it through Halloween.
Yep.
Technically, yes, that's one of our favorite holidays. But now we're into the, tinsel and stuffing and treats and Santa Claus part of the holidays.
And
exactly.
all of that.
So much stuff. So if you guys are new here for the very first time, you're in for a lot of treats. We have a great big back catalog, whole season 1 of 50 episodes for you guys to check out. And you can check that out right here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to become a member of Team Awesome, all you have to do is go down, click on the subscribe button, hit the little bell next to it, and you can get all of our notifications.
Yes, we would love for you to join Team Awesome. Lots of really creative, fun, and good eats on it. So
exactly,
for sure.
Tasty. And if you want to get our newsletter, go over to www.makemyfoodawesome.com and sign up for our newsletter, and you can get a free recipe from us, one of our holiday specials. It's very, very delicious.
Right.
Chili. So, we have something fun today.
We do.
One of my fave items to have during the holiday season.
And I think it actually can be eaten all year long.
It can be.
Come on.
It can be.
Who doesn't like potatoes?
Mm-hmm. But who doesn't like mashed potatoes?
Well, our lovely tuber, the potato, not only is filling, but it's totally versatile. So you can do it all different ways. And some facts to think about is potatoes are full of antioxidants. They have a whole laundry list of vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium, magnesium, niacin, and folate. And not only that, it is a gluten-free tuber vegetable. So if you're on a gluten-free diet or you can't have gluten, it's a great way to fill yourself up at a meal.
And I guess we're going to be filling ourselves up a little bit today with it too. And we've got an awesome vegan gravy to go along with it.
Yes.
And I'm excited about this. Now, one thing you're going to notice, a lot of our holiday videos are going to be a little shorter than normal. And the reason is because we're in a hurry. We need to get a bunch of stuff done. So, and I don't mean us, I meant you guys.
But when you're preparing for the holidays, whether it be a small gathering or a large gathering, you have a lot to do. So giving you some quick and easy things to make along the way for the holidays at any time is kind of our goal.
Exactly. So we're going to go ahead, get right into the kitchen and get going. Trisha's going to show you guys how to make the mashed potatoes and gravy. And when we come back, we're going to give that a little bit of a taste.
Can't wait.
Be right back in just a moment.
See you soon. Start with 1.5 to 2 pounds of russet potatoes and place them into a colander. Under cold water, you're going to want to rinse any dirt or debris from the potatoes. Next, using paper towel, dry each of your potatoes and put them in a bowl. Once all the potatoes are dried, you're going to move them over to the cutting board. Make sure as you cut your potatoes, you're cutting them into bite-sized pieces. And make sure your pieces are uniform in size and shape. If you come across any blemishes on your potatoes, remove them at this time. Now place all your potatoes back in the bowl. We're going to put our potatoes into our pot on the stove, and we're going to add water to the pot. making sure that the water just covers all of the tops of the potatoes. Once you add your water, you're also going to want to add some no salt to the water. Turn on your burner to medium-high. You're going to give it a good stir. Now we're going to pluck each of our sage leaves from the stem. We're going to place each of the leaves one atop each other. Once they're together, you're going to give them a tight roll into a cigar shape, and you're going to chiffonade your sage. Now give it a nice coarse chop. This equals about 2 tablespoons of sage. I'm going to place my sage in a bowl to the side. Now I'm going to take my oregano and I'm going to remove all the leaves from the stem. I'm going to want to give my oregano a nice coarse chop as well, and this is going to equal about 1 tablespoon of oregano. I'm also going to place this in the bowl on the side along with the sage. Now I'm going to remove all of my leaves from my thyme. I want to make sure that I don't get any of the stem in there because it's not so delightful to chew on. This is going to equal about 1 tablespoon of thyme. I'm also going to add that with the rest of the herbs and save it for later. Now that the potatoes have come to a boil, you want to make sure that they're fork tender. Once they're there, you're then going to want to take your potatoes and drain them back into the colander. You want to make sure to remove all of the water from the potatoes. Now you're going to want to place your potatoes into the bowl again. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of vegan butter. I'm now going to do my first mash of the potatoes. I want to work the butter into the potatoes before I add the rest of my ingredients. Next, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of unsweetened rice milk. I'm going to add salt and pepper to taste. Remember, we use no salt in the recipe. And then I'm going to add my chopped herbs. Now I'm going to do my final mash, making sure to mix all the ingredients together well. The potatoes are now ready to be placed in the serving bowl. Make sure you give your potatoes a taste before you serve them to make sure you don't need to add extra seasoning. Now it's time to make the gravy. We'll place our pan on medium-high heat. We're going to add in 2 cups of low-sodium vegetable broth. Next, we're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of low-sodium tamari, 1 teaspoon of yellow mustard. I'm going to give that a little bit of a swirl. And now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Using my whisk, I'm going to mix it together very good so I don't end up with lumps. I also want to put it on high enough heat for it to thicken. Once that you feel it's well mixed with no lumps and it's to the consistency that you want, then you can remove it from the heat. I like to add a little sprig of rosemary at the end, add another punch of flavor. Now, it's time to put it in the serving bowl. I can't wait to try this on our mashed potatoes.
Should we show them?
I think maybe.
Okay, well, there you guys go.
Oh,
Look
my
at that.
gosh. Those are going to be delicious. I can't wait to try them.
Great job, Trisha. I
Yeah.
know that this looks delicious, and I hope all you guys out there think so too.
Yeah,
and try
absolutely.
it out. Try it out.
And it's
So-
it's actually a really simple recipe, and you don't have to peel the potatoes too. Having the extra skins in there gives you more nutrients, which is really important. All right,
Look, I can't wait
and
to
then
try
the
this.
gravy. All right, well, why don't you get the dishes, and you can
Okay.
dish up some potatoes,
Alrighty.
and then I'll dish up some gravy on there. How about that? Does that sound good?
Sounds perfect. So I'll get us some taters into our bowls. Look at how yummy those look. In
Yeah.
fact, you guys can't see it, but Hannah is right here, and she smells those potatoes, and she's thinking that she wants some too.
There's one.
All right, just go ahead and dish it.
I just don't want to drip the gravy. You know that I drip gravy very easily.
All right, ooh, get a fork.
Come on, these are chunky mashed potatoes.
All right, so as you guys can see, look at that nice color in the gravy. So we're gonna try this out.
All right, here we go. Beep.
Oh wow. Could I see the gravy just for a second?
You're gonna put more on. You can taste all the herbs in the potatoes. You can taste the seasonings in the gravy, and none of it is overpowering. None of it's salty, and it adds. It's very full of flavor without a lot of salt, which I love because, as you know, salt's not always the best for you. So yeah, but like I said, having the potato
Wow.
skin in there does add fiber and more nutrients.
And the nice thing about this too, now that gravy is, I can taste in it. I can get the vegetable broth. I can get the nutritional yeast in there. A little bit of the tamari sauce that you used.
A little bit. Yeah, the mustard gives it that little kick you need. So it's good. Very, very good.
So this is an awesome, alternative with the gravy to having, some people have their turkey gravy or chicken gravy for Thanksgiving. This is a great alternative. And like Tricia said, you can eat it all year round, but we're doing these especially because of the holidays.
And it has the same texture as the meat gravy would.
It does.
So you're not missing out on any of the flavor, the texture. It adds to your potatoes really well. So
This is so good. And you know what? I could use a big helping right now of stuffing with some of that, with my roast that I make for the holidays.
yeah, which is coming up in an episode.
Exactly, a vegan roast. Ooh, delicious. So I wanted to thank, we actually got this potato recipe kind of altered a little bit from Alton Brown.
One of my favorite chefs to watch.
Exactly. So shout out to him. Thank you for the having the recipe out there. We did our little tweaks to it to get it more herbed up. But we look forward to seeing you guys again. Like we said, hit the subscribe button, become a member of Team Awesome, and we hope to see you guys back here on Make My Food Awesome very, very soon. And have fun with the holidays.
Absolutely, big or small.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna go get some more gravy.
You're silly. Save some for the rest of us.
Bye.